Welcome everyone. We are back at Islands of Adventure today.
Woo!
And we're here to have a mythical dining experience today at Mythos.
Mythos, yeah, you're in Islands of Adventure.
Yeah, this will be our first time, and we're actually going to check it out because we've heard that since the opening day, and this restaurant's been here since Islands of Adventure opened, and it actually is very mythical and supposedly is one of the best restaurants in the world. Now, we'll
see
be
about
the judge of that. And it has won plenty of awards based on their food reviews in the past. So we'll go in, we'll check it out. They do offer Asian, American, and Mediterranean style foods or dishes. So we love all that and experiences different kind of foods and drinks, dangerous drinks that is. So we're excited about this one, and we can't wait to have a mythical experience in there.
Definitely. So come along with us and let's discover the mythos of the Mythos Restaurant on this Magtastic production.
Oh, now we know why this place is so special.
Definitely.
I can't believe that all the years that we lived in Orlando and in Florida, even though we've been out for a little while, for like 7 years in between that, but we've never dined at this beautiful, mythical restaurant. And when I say mythical, the first impression you get, well, first of all, let's start that it's located here in the Lost Continent
right across from the closed attraction, Poseidon's Fury, which was one of my favorites. I love that light show. And you still has his trident there, holding his trident, and it's so sad that they closed the attraction.
It is sad that they closed that attraction, but you know, Universal and just like Disney, they're always innovating and doing new rides based on the modern times that we live in. But it's very beautiful. This restaurant outside alone gives a huge first impression. Like always, we always pass by it. We're like, oh, we're gonna dine, we never do it. And today is the day. So when you come outside, the first thing you see is waterfalls. You see a statue. It's not a statue, a godlike statue. It looks like it could be probably Poseidon because the water's coming out of his mouth. There's another girl. I mean, I don't know if it's Nefertiti or, you know, one of those.
Could be Zeus also.
Or Zeus.
Yeah, in the first waterfall.
And I think in the back, holding the big world.
It's Helios, right?
It could be Helios.
Yeah.
Because he's very grand and he's holding the world.
Yeah, he reminds me of Atlas also, which is another type of god. Because it's a mixture of Roman and Greek mythology.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm not sure who. They look similar, right, baby?
Yeah, and absolutely. And I love all that because we love all the Greek and mythical mythology and history. We love that. We can't wait for Celestial Park or Epic Universe. We're going to have a lot of that also. Definitely. We can't wait for that. But inside, once you come inside, you walk into this beautiful cave, and it actually resembles the cave where the gods used to dine.
Okay, makes sense.
So it makes perfect sense. It's so large and big in here and very well lighted. I mean, it's just getting a little dark outside right now. Reservation was about 7:30. And there's a fish with water here, and then you have this beautiful like sirens or mermaids in here, and the columns, you have other god faces here, and it's just so beautiful. It's like very special. It's like I've never seen anything like it. I mean, I've seen pictures and videos from other content creator friends, and they always raved about this place. So we decided, you know what, it's our turn to try it for the first time. And they said this is like the #1 award-winning world restaurant, top world
restaurant. But like you said in our intro, we're definitely going to put that to the test today.
So we are putting that to the test today. We're going to start with our dangerous drinks. And it looks like they're going to be very large from what I've seen moving around. And we're going to do appetizers, some amazing entrees, and some desserts.
So Mythos has a great menu here. It says, welcome to the Grotto of Gods. Excellent. We have here, for appetizers, we have baked lamb meatballs, meze platter, crusted calamari, Mediterranean lamb flatbread. Over here you have charred octopus, hummus, and different types of hummus dip here. That sounds pretty good. You have your soups and salads, heart of romaine, ripe tomato soup, Greek salad, and a wedge salad. And then the entrees here, you have mascarpone ravioli, brick oven roasted chicken, the beef loin medallions, the couscous bowl, the scallop risotto, catch of the season, which I heard is grouper, posted pan roasted salmon, 12-ounce bone-in pork chop, which sounds delicious. Pad Thai here. Oh wow, look at that. Then you have your handhelds. You have the burgers, the Mythos burgers, the fork, knife, and spoon grilled cheese, which is also very popular. Over here, that traditional bacon cheeseburger and balsamic grilled chicken sandwich. And over here, you have specialty drinks here. For example, they have the Poseidon's Fury, Sangria Blanco, Rose of Olympus, Mythos Potion of the Gods. That sounds pretty good. Margarita, what's that? Clase Azul. They have different, look at that, River Styx, which is a neat name for a drink there. Athena's Fizz. Different types of cocktails, signature cocktails. Of course, you got your sparkling wines, dessert wines, white wines. Here, a whole bunch of red wines. Over here, they have draft beers, non-alcoholic, bottled water, of course. And then you have your dueling mocktails, which is the Pie Rock and the Blizz Rock, which is also very famous or very popular here. So Maggie's went with her most famous dangerous drink, which are margaritas. It's the Mythos margarita. It's El Jimador Blanco Tequila, Cointreau liqueur, Grand Gala liqueur, lime, and agave.
Wow, this margarita is so good, and it is. Look, I can hardly hold it with one hand. It's so.
It's a huge goblet. Yeah.
Goblet. I think I'm only having one margarita. I don't think I can do another one. If not, they're really gonna have to take me out of here with security.
Definitely.
It's like, it's really crazy. So it's really tasty. It's a typical classic margarita, but I do like it comes in a big glass. It's just more than enough for what I need for tonight. A nice lime there, nice salt rim. And I like how they did it as perfect. It's a nice, whoever the bartender was did an excellent job on it, because you get the classic sour, lemony, but you don't get too much of the alcohol tequila in there. But it's just perfect. Definitely a 5 out of 5 for me on this classic margarita.
Now I went with the Mythos portion of the gods. This has Malibu coconut rum, Cointreau, orange juice, Captain Morgan spiced rum, black raspberry liqueur, cranberry and pineapple juices, with a float of Curacao hurricane-proof aged rum. Just like Magnus's margarita, this is just as big.
Huge.
This definitely is a potion of the gods, considering how much rum this has.
Yes.
Different types of rum, juices, the raspberry on there.
Very fruity.
Wow, very fruity too. Let me try one more time here.
And I love the color. It's fantastic. Or should I say Magtastic?
If you like fruity, you love rum, and just like a good time, you know, like on a beach right there, very tropical drink. And the color, definitely, like I said, is a potion of the gods. This is delicious. 5 out of 5, highly recommend. And look how much alcohol you get. Look at that.
Oh my God, that's more than 2 glasses.
They're gonna have to wheel myself and Magnus out of here with security, how drunk we're gonna get. Delicious, 5 out of 5, dangerous drink. Now for appetizers, we went with the Semolina Crosta Calamari. It's a tender calamari flash fried and served with smoked paprika, aioli, and charred lemon. Nice and crunchy right off the bat. The aioli sauce adds more flavor to the calamari by itself. Nice and chewy. It's a little bit chewy inside, but you know, calamari is usually chewy, right, baby?
Yeah, it's a little chewy. It shouldn't be too much, though. If it's too chewy, it's not good.
But it's crunchy, look.
It looks good. How does it taste with the lemon?
With the lemon, as you saw, excellent. You gotta have lemon. Look at the charred lemon.
Yeah, I love it. That makes it so pretty. I love the presentation of the foods. We love that.
4 out of 5. I wish we had more calamari.
And you know what else is missing, I noticed?
The red sauce,
No
right?
red sauce.
But 4 out of 5 for the portion. I wish it was a little bit more. And no red sauce. But overall, you can't go wrong with calamari unless they really burn it. excellent taste. The aioli sauce, excellent. 4 out of 5 for me. Also, we went with the spanakopita dip. It's a savory blend of spinach, feta cheese, lemon, and fresh herbs. Served with a hot and fresh pita chips, seasoned with za'atar spice, with fresh cucumber, tomatoes, and olives.
Guys, look at this. Look at all this good stuff on this.
Yeah, you see that spinach, that feta, tomatoes.
And you get, when you put it in your mouth, you get all the flavors. Those yummy cheese flavor from the feta cheese, and then you get the spinach dip, which is nice and creamy.
All the herbs there.
And all the herbs, and then you get like the little chopped cucumbers.
Tomatoes.
And tomatoes. And
olives
onions,
too.
And you have olives as well. It's like a good mixture. So delicious. And I really like it, and the bread is nice and toasty, which I really enjoy. Look at that. That is
really
so good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 because this is really excellent. And if you have a couple of friends, look at all the bread that they give you.
All the pita chips.
All the pita chips they give you. And it's a lot of dip there too. So like a big family, like maybe 3 or 4, can all dip and enjoy a nice appetizer here. So definitely a 5 out of 5 for me.
One thing we forgot to mention, right? We have a great view of Islands of Adventure. There's a great seating area right outside where we're sitting from. You can clearly see the Hulk roller coaster. Beautiful sunset right now. And to the right, you can see how close the Velociraptor roller coaster. The Velocicoaster. Wow, it's a great sitting area. You just want to take in the Islands of Adventure, how beautiful it is.
Yeah.
Come here during the sunset time.
Yeah.
You're coming during the day, but
it's
during sunset, beautiful. You have the Hulk roller coaster, like I said, in front of you, and to the right of you, you have the Velocicoaster. So,
so
excellent.
You got
beautiful views.
Views from the inside and outside.
You got views for days. Guys, we can't recommend highly enough this dip here, right, baby? That spinach and feta cheese dip. Oh my God.
This is the bomb, how I say.
Yeah.
This is the bomb.
It is so good. We just had to, tell you guys again. Highly recommend this if you like spinach, the feta cheese, that mixture of all the vegetables in there.
So good.
And that lemon taste. Yeah. Delicious, right, baby?
Absolutely. Magtastic.
Now for entrees, we have here the seared sea scallop risotto. It's a baby spinach, shiitake mushrooms, roasted butternut squash, pistachio, and arugula pesto.
Ooh, delicious. These scallops they melt in your mouth, nice and soft and buttery. And I like with the arugula on top of it. Gives it that extra little good garlicky.
Yeah. And now how's the rice, baby?
The
risotto.
The risotto is actually very thick and creamy. It's actually pretty good. I actually like it better than I expected.
Oh yeah?
There's some places that, I've had better. But this one seems a little more creamy than I've had before in the past. And I like it because the rice is not as hard as in other places.
Yeah, so at least it's soft.
Yeah, so it's nice and soft and very creamy. It has a really good texture and flavor. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5? Okay,
yeah,
not
it's
bad.
pretty good, and the scallops are Magtastic.
We have here the 12-ounce bone-in pork chop. It has blue cheese cranberry crust, Dijon roasted fingerling potatoes, roasted Mediterranean spice tricolor carrots, and a natural reduction. Guys, this is a big piece, thick piece of pork chop. Look at that.
And it's nice and
nice
white.
And cooked.
Yeah.
That cranberry crust is delicious. The blue cheese. Look at that. Look how nice and cooked it is. Look at the pieces. Look how thick the thickness of that pork chop is.
Yeah.
That reduction is excellent. And also you have here the potatoes.
Ooh, try the potatoes, basically.
Yeah, the fingerling potatoes here. Let's see here. You try the potatoes.
Really good.
Nice and soft. And you got these crispy, look at the carrots. Nice and crispy.
Oh yeah, the carrot looks really nice.
Yeah. The carrots are crunchy. Overall, if you like pork chops, I love pork chops cooked well. As you can see, I would rate this, to be honest, the size of this pork chop, it's a 5 out of 5 for me.
Wow, is that
excellent?
Good, huh?
Yeah, I'm a pork expert, and I love me a good pork chop. This is a great pork chop here.
So it's worth the wait because we had a little bit of a wait.
A little bit of a wait, but you know, this is after the restaurant closes.
Yeah.
So the restaurant closes at 8 today. So it's about, what time is it? About 9:12 right now. So it was a little bit of a wait.
But it's worth it.
But this pork chop is worth it, and I'm sure your risotto and
it's worth it as well.
And your scallop was worth it as well. 5 out of 5 for me for the pork chop. Magtastic. This right here, folks, is the bone that was left after I tore up that pork chop, guys. I tore it up. Definitely, like I said, 5 out of 5. Pork chop was excellent. Dessert has arrived. Magnus went with the chocolate banana gooey cake. It's a warm, flourless chocolate cake drizzled with caramel sauce, topped with peanut butter ice cream and candy bananas. Babe, how's that ooey gooey cake?
Oh my God, very ooey and gooey. It's like, it's very sweet, but it's not that super sweet as I expected. I like how the chocolate, it's like all nice and melted, and the little caramel around it is so good with the bananas, and then you got the crunchy
the fried plantain
with the cinnamon on it. Oh my God. This dessert is 5 out of 5. With the ice cream on top, ooh, takes it up a notch.
Magtastic?
Warm and cold. Magtastic.
And I had to go with a bread pudding. The cinnamon bread pudding has cinnamon bread pudding topped with vanilla ice cream and drizzled with caramel sauce.
So babe, tell me how this bread pudding is, because you are the pro when it comes out of bread puddings.
I'm kind of like spoiled because of the bread puddings in Disney. This one right here is not bad. It's not as moist. So you hate to say not as moist as like Ohana's.
Or Kona's.
Or you know, or the one Sebastian's Cafe was really good too. Shout out to Partners in Magic because they love their Sebastian Cafe bread pudding. This one right here for Universal is not bad. The flavor's there, but it's not as moist. It's not the actual bread. The bread pudding is a little bit more tougher.
Also, it's a little thicker, steadier. It's not as soft or moist.
No, it's still very good. It's not creamy.
Creamy is the word, not as creamy.
Not as creamy or moist. But overall, the taste is there.
How about the caramel?
The caramel, yeah, everything there tastes is there. I just wish the bread pudding was melt in your mouth soft.
Oh, a little softer for you.
I would give this probably a 3 out of 5.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. 3 out of 5 is good, decent bread pudding.
You know what? Maybe I'm a little too harsh. 3.5.
Oh, okay, so
3.5 out of 5.
Nice.
It's really so good bread pudding. You taste the cinnamon because it's cinnamon bread pudding. So you do taste the cinnamon on the top level, and then the bread pudding and the caramel sauce at the end.
So if you don't like cinnamon, you wouldn't like this.
Exactly. Like you can see right here, it's kind of crunchy.
Oh yeah, a little too steady for you.
Yeah, look. You see that? It's a little too crunchy. It's not Disney bread pudding, but overall 3.5 out of 5. Still, I'd recommend it. I recommend it though.
Ooh, delicious dinner experience at Mythos.
Yes.
What a restaurant, right, babe?
Definitely. I love the atmosphere, guys.
The ambiance is gorgeous in there.
And the AC is good inside
too. Oh yeah, it's kind of cold. It was kind of cold a little bit in there because it's kind of chilly today.
It's a great restaurant for AC. Yeah.
But it's a beautiful restaurant. Nice experience for our first time here.
Yep.
I love the big windows. I love the cave atmosphere, like you're inside a goddess cave, having dinner with the gods. I love the water effects inside. I love those that you can see outside, the big windows. So either during the day or during at night, either time that you come here to have a dining experience, it's going to be amazing for you. I love the god statues that are inside and outside the restaurant, especially the one in the back of the restaurant. I think is Elio's in the back here. He's holding up the cave. And oh my gosh, this restaurant is this beautiful. We can only imagine when Epic opens Atlantic restaurant. Oh my God, because that's kind of like mystical and similar vibe. But like an aquarium, kind of like Poseidon style.
Poseidon,
so
yeah.
that's gonna be amazing. But this was an amazing experience. The food was really good. I would say the appetizers were the best.
Appetizers were the best. That dip is excellent. The pork chop was Magtastic.
The dessert, I like the ooey gooey.
Yeah.
That was good. And those dangerous drinks were amazing.
Yes, the drinks were excellent.
Yeah.
Definitely good.
They lacked on my entree. I mean, I wish they had a little bit more scallops, or maybe the scallops should have been bigger to go with the large portion of the risotto. And you didn't like your bread pudding as much.
Nah,
it was a little hard around the edges.
Just moisten the inside. That's why I gave it like a 3.5.
Yeah.
The taste was there, but I wish it was more moist. So.
Yeah, but overall, I would say it is not the best restaurant that we've dined at, and we've dined at plenty of Disney and Universal restaurants.
Is the best world theme park restaurant?
No, it's not. But the experience, the ambiance, and the atmosphere, and the food, and the mythical, theming,
the gods and everything like that.
And the drinks, everything is good. Other than. No, it's not the best food around the world, but it is a great. It's a
great restaurant, though.
Great restaurant. They did take a little bit in between our meals. It started pretty quick with the drinks and the appetizers, but then it got a little slow to bring us our entrees.
Yeah. So definitely. So guys, if you enjoyed this video and found it useful, delicious, and informative in any way, remember to like,
share,
and subscribe. And please follow our socials. Like we have our TikToks, we have our Instagram, our Facebook.
Yeah.
And if you want to support us even further,
you have the option of buying us a coffee if you wish.
Yeah.
Or buying us some merch from our merch store, Magtastic merch store. The links are all down below. And just simply watching our videos.
Definitely. That's the best way also. So guys, today was a great night. Tonight was a Magtastic night. Thank you all so much for watching. And we'll see you on the next Magtastic Productions. Bye.